Dear seeker, pause for a moment and reflect. When night descends and your eyes slowly close, where do you truly go? The world believes you are merely sleeping, that your body rests and your mind drifts into dreams. But Babaji once revealed that what you call sleep is a sacred passage, a rehearsal of eternity itself. Each night you step beyond the limits of flesh and breath, slipping quietly into realms unseen, where the soul loosens its chains and tastes freedom unknown to the waking mind. Think of it, dear one, the stars shine in silence, the world is wrapped in darkness, and yet, within that silence lies a doorway more luminous than the sun. Beyond the flickering play of dreams, beyond the restless chatter of thought, there is a region of deep stillness, where time does not flow, where the I dissolves, and where the soul unconsciously bathes in the ocean of spirit. Babaji always taught his disciples that sleep is not to be wasted in forgetfulness, but to be embraced as a hidden temple, where the seeker may learn to rise beyond form and touch the infinite. Do you not see the mystery, beloved soul? You believe you are asleep, yet your spirit is awake in subtler dimensions, sometimes remembering through a dream, sometimes forgetting in the silence of deep rest. Each night is both a death and a rebirth, a gentle reminder that you are not this body alone, but an eternal traveler clothed in flesh for a little while. Tonight, as you close your eyes, remember these words of wisdom: the darkness you fear is but a veil, and behind it shines the light of your true self. Dear seeker, let us begin with what the world already knows. Modern science explains that when you sleep, your body repairs itself, your cells renew, your brain clears its burdens, and your memories are organized. This is true, and it is a beautiful gift of nature. Without this nightly rhythm, the body grows weak, the mind becomes clouded, and life itself loses harmony. Just as the earth must rest after bearing crops, the body too must rest after carrying the weight of the day. But Babaji always reminded his disciples that this is only the outer layer of truth. The body is but a garment, and sleep is merely the time when that garment is gently folded away. Think of a musician, dear one. Before playing divine music, the instrument must be tuned. In the same way, sleep tunes the instrument of your body, so that the soul may continue its journey upon this earthly stage. Yet, Babaji warned, do not stop with this outer understanding. If you see sleep as only physical rest, you miss its deeper mystery. For while the body heals, something greater occurs. The soul slowly withdraws from the senses, from the noise of the outer world, and prepares to enter subtler realms. The eyelids close, the breath deepens, and like a bird returning to its nest, your spirit begins its inward flight. Seeker, remember this: the physical explanation of sleep is correct, but it is not complete. Science tells you how the body rests, but the sages reveal why the soul journeys beyond. Babaji always said, do not look only at the surface, dive into the depths. In sleep, you are not only repairing flesh, you are standing at the threshold of higher truth. Dear seeker, when the body grows still and the senses withdraw, another world opens, the world of dreams. Too many dreams are strange illusions, random pictures of the sleeping brain. But Babaji always reminded his disciples, dreams are not accidents, they are messages written in the hidden language of the soul. Within a dream, the subconscious mind begins its play. It gathers fragments of your day, unspoken desires, unresolved fears, and forgotten impressions from long ago. These rise like actors upon the inner stage, showing you what your waking self often ignores. If anger has been left unhealed, it may appear as a storm. If love is suppressed, it may come as a tender vision. If karma seeks expression, it may dress itself in symbols that seem mysterious yet carry truth. Seeker, do not dismiss your dreams as mere nonsense. Babaji taught that they are mirrors, sometimes cloudy, sometimes clear, that reflect your inner state. Just as the surface of a lake reveals the sky above, so too do dreams reveal the currents beneath your mind. Have you not noticed how certain dreams stay with you, glowing in memory, while others vanish like mist? Those that remain often carry guidance or warning. And beyond personal dreams, there are those rare nights when the soul glimpses higher realms. Meeting a departed loved one, flying in vast skies, hearing divine music, these are not fantasies but the astral self tasting its freedom. Babaji once said, "Dreams are the whispers of eternity, clothed in images the mind can receive." Dear one, learn to observe your dreams with reverence. Each night they show you both your chains and your wings. Through them, you begin to understand that sleep is not unconsciousness, it is a conversation between your soul and the infinite. Dear seeker, beyond the restless play of dreams lies a subtler reality. When the senses fully withdraw and the mind grows quiet, the soul awakens in its astral form. Babaji always revealed to his disciples that in sleep, you are not bound to the body alone. The body rests like an empty vessel upon the bed, but your astral self, made of light and subtle energy, moves freely in realms unseen by physical eyes. Have you ever felt yourself floating, soaring through skies, or meeting beings not of this world? These are not mere fantasies. They are glimpses of the astral plane, where the soul rehearses for the greater journey called death. Babaji taught, sleep is the nightly rehearsal of eternity. Death is a long sleep, sleep is a short death. In these journeys, seekers sometimes meet departed loved ones, learn hidden lessons, or taste peace beyond words. The astral world is vast, filled with luminous landscapes, radiant beings, and higher vibrations. It is more real than the shifting dream of daily life. And though most forget upon waking, fragments of these travels return as powerful dreams, sudden insights, or unexplainable feelings of clarity. Seeker, do not fear this mystery. The astral journey is natural. Just as a bird must spread its wings when freed from its cage, the soul spreads its wings when freed each night from the weight of flesh. Babaji guided his disciples to enter sleep with pure thoughts, for purity directs the astral self to higher realms, while restlessness drags it downward. Remember, dear one, you are not the body lying in slumber. You are the radiant traveler, moving through infinite dimensions of light, preparing for the day when you will awaken fully beyond this earthly dream. Dear seeker, beyond the colorful play of dreams lies a silence so profound that even the mind cannot enter. This is the state of deep, dreamless sleep. To the ordinary person it feels like nothingness, but Babaji once explained, in deep sleep, the soul unconsciously rests in the lap of the infinite. In that state, time disappears. The restless I dissolves. No desire troubles you, no fear disturbs you, no thought binds you. For those few hours, you taste the bliss of the spirit, though you are unaware of it. That is why, upon awakening, you feel refreshed. The body is renewed not only because it rested, but because your soul bathed in the silent ocean of God's presence. Babaji always reminded his disciples that this experience is a hidden blessing given to all, even those who never meditate, even those who do not believe. It is a nightly reminder that your true home is not in thoughts, not in form, but in the stillness beyond both. The tragedy, dear one, is that you enter this sacred silence unconsciously, like a guest sleeping in a palace without knowing its beauty. The yogi, however, learns to awaken even in that state. Through meditation, devotion, and inner discipline, the seeker gradually carries awareness into the deep stillness. This is called turiya, the fourth state, beyond waking, dreaming, and sleeping. In turiya, the soul knows itself as eternal, united with the divine, beyond all illusions. Seeker, understand this gift. Every night you are given a rehearsal of liberation. If you can bring awareness into the silent depths of sleep, you will discover the hidden door to immortality. Babaji taught that to awaken in that silence is to awaken to God Himself. Dear seeker, while sleep is a sacred gift, Babaji often warned that it can also become a hidden chain. Night is meant to be a doorway to renewal and higher awareness, but if approached carelessly, it can bind the soul in forgetfulness. Too much sleep dulls the mind, weakens the will, and feeds the energy of tamas, the dark inertia that keeps one bound to ignorance. Babaji taught his disciples that unconscious sleep is like wandering through a forest without a lamp. You may stumble, lose your way, or wander in circles, never realizing the path beneath your feet. In the same way, if one enters the night with restlessness, anger, or heavy desires, the astral body is drawn to lower realms, feeding more confusion and fear. Do you not notice, dear one, how sometimes you awaken heavy, restless, or disturbed by strange dreams? This is the result of entering the night without purity or awareness. Just as a seed planted in polluted soil cannot bloom into a fragrant flower, the soul cannot rise into higher realms if the last thoughts before sleep are clouded. Babaji always advised, do not treat sleep as an escape from life, nor as a drug to numb pain. If you use the night only to hide from your struggles, you strengthen those very struggles. Sleep then becomes a prison rather than a liberation. Seeker, learn to guard the threshold of night. Let your final thoughts before sleep be of God, of gratitude, of light. In this way, the night will not drag you into shadows, but lift you toward clarity. Remember, unconscious night deepens bondage, but conscious night opens the path of freedom. Dear Seeker, Babaji always reminded his disciples that the way you enter sleep shapes the journey of your soul through the night. Just as a traveler prepares carefully before setting out on a long road, so too must you prepare before stepping into the silence of sleep. Think of your last thoughts before bed as seeds. If you plant seeds of anger, worry, or distraction, the night will grow them into restless dreams. But if you plant seeds of devotion, gratitude, and peace, the night will carry you into higher realms of light. Babaji advised seekers to end each day with a short prayer, a whispered mantra, or a silent remembrance of the divine. Even a few moments of calm breathing, filled with love and surrender, opens the door to luminous journeys. When the body begins to rest, let your spirit rise. Babaji said, let the body sleep, but keep the soul awake in God. The one who falls asleep remembering the divine does not sink into darkness, instead, their astral body ascends into realms of clarity and peace. Such a seeker awakens not only refreshed in body, but also uplifted in spirit. You may even begin to taste lucidity in dreams, realizing you are dreaming while still inside the dream. This is a step toward yogic sleep, or yoga nidra, where the body rests completely but the awareness shines like a steady flame. In this practice, every night becomes a meditation, every dream a teaching, and every silence a meeting with the eternal. Dear one, make your nights sacred. Enter sleep not as a fall into forgetfulness, but as a rising into truth. Then you will discover what Babaji always revealed, the night is not darkness, it is a hidden temple where the soul learns to awaken. Dear Seeker, you have now walked with me through the mysteries of the night. You have seen that sleep is not only rest for the body, but also a hidden passage for the soul. In dreams, you read the script of your subconscious. In the astral journey, you rise beyond the cage of flesh. In deep sleep, you taste the stillness of God's embrace, even if unconsciously. And through awareness, you can transform every night into a sacred pilgrimage. Babaji always taught that life itself is a school, and every night is a silent classroom. When you prepare for sleep with devotion, you are not surrendering to darkness, you are entering the temple of the infinite. When you awaken with gratitude, you carry back into the day the fragrance of that unseen temple. Remember, dear one, the choice is always yours, to fall into unconscious night, or to rise into luminous awareness. Do not waste this daily gift. Let your nights teach you, heal you, and remind you of who you truly are, an eternal traveler clothed in a temporary form. Now, beloved soul, I invite you to reflect. Share in the comments one dream that has stayed with you, or a moment when night felt more real than the day. Or, if words do not come, simply type Jai Gurudev as an offering of your devotion and remembrance. Your sharing will not only deepen your journey, but also inspire fellow seekers walking beside you. And tell us, dear one, what truth do you wish Babaji to reveal in the next video? For in the questions of the seeker, the path of light continues to open. Until then, may your nights be filled with peace, your dreams with clarity, and your soul with awakening. Jai Gurudev.